Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called Kaw-Liga by Hank Williams. And it starts off with this cool little intro, actually, around the E minor chord. When we play E minor, first finger goes to the A string on the second fret, second finger on the D string, second fret. And if you strum all those together, it sounds an E minor chord, and it sounds really sad. Now, while you're on the E minor, you might want to think about kind of adding in the third finger on the B string, third fret, pinky on the high E string, third fret, making that an E minor 7. Actually, kind of dig on that sound. And on that E minor through the intro, actually, you'll kind of hear almost like a drum idea. And kind of downs can be very cool for this. Kind of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of feeling that it's kind of an Indian beat kind of thing for the intro. So that might be kind of a cool way. I'm kind of doing downs and then kind of muting the strings. Or if you wanted to fill it that time, one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So to the E minor, just try that a lot. You have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. And then from that intro, we'll be going into our verse part. And our verse intro kind of starts on the E minor, and then we end up going to a B7 chord. When we play B7, first finger goes to the D on the first fret, second finger on the A string, second fret, third finger on the G string, second fret, and the pinky on the high E string, second fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a B7 chord. It sounds really, really nasty. Now, another possibility actually for your E minor chord, to kind of dig on this, is you can do the E minor with the second finger and the third finger, and that might make that change to the B7 a little bit easier for kind of doing that. And it kind of set us up actually to kind of go into our chorus part when we get to it. Now you could do that with kind of that same idea of kind of those downs. E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor, Kaw-Liga. And then we go to B7, B7, digging on the down, down, up, up, down, up. You have E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor, E7, something else that I really like to add to a song like this too is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, up, down, up, you can throw in a bass for the chord. So on the E minor, you'd have low E for the bass. And on the E minor, or the B7, you'd have the A string for the bass. So kind of doing a bass down, up, and down. So we tried that through the verse. You'd have the E minor, E minor, that second verse, then we'll be going into our chorus part. And our chorus starts on an E major chord. If you're kind of digging on that 2 and 3 for the E minor, all you really have to do is take the first finger and kind of add him in on the G string on the first fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an E major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the E major, we go to an A major chord. When we play A major, first finger goes to the D on the second fret, second finger on the G string, second fret, and third finger on the B string, second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the A, we'll be going back to our E major chord. And then we kind of have an E major with a B7 chord. And on that part, you may want to do just a down, down, up. You're kind of digging on the down, down, up, up, down, up. And then we do our whole pattern on a B7, and then our whole pattern on an E. So through the whole chorus, you got E down, up, down, up, there we'll be going into a solo part. Now if you're digging on the basses, actually the solo kind of matches the chorus a good bit. You'd have low E for the bass on the E major, and the A string for the bass on the A major, and the B7 would still have the A for the bass. So we try tried that solo part with kind of a bass down, up, down, up. We'd have E, down, up, down, up, E, down, up, down, up, A, down, up, down, up, A, down, up, down, up, E, down, up, the bass down, B7, A, bass down, up, B7, down, up, down, and we got an E minor at the very end of that solo that kind of sets us up for our next verse. Now, one other feel I'd think about using through the song, though, is something I call a traditional country feel, where a lot of times on the E minor chord, for instance, the bass player is kind of playing the low E string for the root of the chord and alternating that with something called the fifth. If you count up 5 notes on your hand, E, F, G, A, B, a B note is the fifth of the E minor. So you could kind of do the low E string for root and then a down up, and then do the A string, which is a B note, and then a down up. So it's kind of this idea, kind of root, down up, fifth, down up, root, down up, fifth, down up, root, down up, fifth. I mean, actually for the E major, you have that same idea, the E string to the A string. On the A chord, you have the A string to the low E string for your root fifth. And on the B7, you have the A string for your root. And you can kind of take the second finger, and if you kind of move them to the low E string second fret, you can kind of get an F sharp note out of the low E. So it's kind of weird, it's the A string second fret to the low E second. So I'm actually having to move my finger to kind of get that out of the B7. So we tried that next verse with kind of a country feel. We'd have E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor, B7, B7, E minor. Or another possibility actually through the tune is to kind of double time all the chords. Actually, if you're quick enough, you can almost kind of get that into a bass down, kind of double time on each chord. So kind of doing each thing twice, kind of working our strum pattern twice. So you have the E minor, 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 E7, E7, E minor, which might be kind of a cool way to do it. Kind of doing bass down, and kind of doing a little muting on that too. And then if we tried our chorus with kind of a country feel, we could kind of go back to that moderate pace, and you'd have that E, or if you're double timing, then you have kind of that E, B7, E minor, kind of that last chorus. So we kind of digging on that, and actually that could be a cool thing to practice. And then at the very, very end, then we kind of have a solo, which is kind of like our intro, actually, for our outro. So we just want to kind of vamp on that E minor idea. And I'm kind of making it a kind of root down, fifth down, root down, fifth down. Or if you're kind of digging on the down ups, you can kind of throw that in too. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Kaw-Liga by Hank Williams. So good luck!